but got plenty of babies here. And okay, so they don't go for a carry on the top lane. They are just going to go for the Shen. However, suddenly, Aurelion Sol, if he can push out lane against the
Roach, they spotted him yet. Especially goes back to base, has that Stand United ready to go. You have to expect he's going to pull the trigger on this one pretty soon. Fly gets jumped on. That's going to be Stand United coming through onto him, still relatively healthy. Here comes Expression, gets a Shadow Dash onto Roach, and they take him out. Kill picked up by Expression. First blood goes to Long.
Gugu's first Abyssal Voyage didn't get much. He's still level 6. He hasn't even hit level 7 in the interim. They're going to try again. Yeah, a lot of members top.
Coming in straight in underneath the turret. Roach already has the aggro. Expression, he goes low, gets a big triple Shadow Dash, but Ace in the hole comes through. Don't even need it. But you can see the recalls had to come through from Sol and Gugur. They're running their way back up, but there's no way they can clear this out in time unless they want to go for a massive play, which they do. Drone warp into the back line, but Edge gets locked down, immediately goes low, but Punch goes in, finds a kill onto Prey, the first one to fall in the fight. Fly roaming his way up the Celestial.
From Shen, nothing else. Abyssal Voyage is pretty aggressive given the
hello,
game.
Gugur, you have no flash, no way to get out of here. Pops the shield, but it doesn't even matter. He goes down. TP comes through from Expression, still has the Stand United. And with him out of the way, Longshu saying, well, screw it, let's start up the Baron.
That's an individual mistake as well as, wow, I guess just a random poke caught the Kha'Zix.
Yeah, and now no Smite available to try to steal this one. No chance in hell of it going over to Kongdu. Gets taken out, Crash picks that up. Roach doing his damage to try to take this up, but flashes away with the Maelstrom still ticking. They'll stick to him like glue, however, as the Shadow Dash comes through, and he's going to pay for this one with his life. 3 members fall. A Baron gets picked up by Longshu, and you have to think that the door was just shut in the face of Kongdu.
And we were waiting for that decisive play from Longshu. It ends up being a decisive play.
Out. You have to expect that that could very easily go over to Longshu, if they even really need it, if they can't just end it. On one big push right here. Sol eats the Voice of Light straight into lockdown from the rest of the members of Longshu, and Prey finishes them off over the wall. That Edge, you can lock somebody down, still could potentially burst Prey down to half HP, something like that. I don't know. Roach goes in though, gonna lock someone down as long as he can. He's gonna die. That's the GA available for him. He'll come back up. Edge almost falls to that piercing arrow. He'll be able to make it out in time. Gugur comes up with the Devourer, but just going to hand a double kill over to Fly in the long run. And yep, that's going to be the game here as the last Nexus turret falls. Sol not able to do anything. Cocoon lands on the Edge, flashes into the fountain, can't get out. And in just under 33 minutes, Longshu, they keep the ball rolling throughout. Had a bit of a slow little bit in the mid game, but they turn up the heat yet again. They close it out very cleanly against Kongdu Monster.
The grand return of the LCK from the Lunar New Year wasn't a bloody game, only 9 kills in 33 odd minutes, but it was a good one in multiple different ways from Longshu. Like the draft, like the use of red side, the Aurelion Sol opened up the roams for the very early first brick at 9 minutes, and sure, they maybe slumped a little bit in the mid game, didn't quite know how to close out. When you haven't done a lot of winning, when you haven't played a lot of competitive games, closing out a mid-game advantage can be one of the more tricky things for a new 5-man unit to do. But then Kongdu kind of just gave them the reins. They're like, okay, you're struggling. They gave him a hint, it was like a cheat code came. They're like, here you go, here's something to work with. And from there, close the game cleanly. So, in general, happy stuff from Longshu Gaming. This is what I would have expected before the season start, the level of